save me some.
Hello, my friends. How you doing today? And I got a big Amazon package here that came in the mail. Big Amazon package. Actually, it's got some stuff in it. It's got one, two, three. It's got three movies in it. Yeah, and it got wet. It was raining. It got wet. It was raining. So yes, I did open up to make sure that if there was any slip covers, they did not get damaged, which they didn't. Because my mailman was nice enough to leave this thing right on the stairs, right in the rain. You know, I got a porch that has a cover on it, but that's just too easy. That's just too easy for him to take those quick steps to put it underneath the covering, because it listen, we in our hearts, we want to know whether or not these bags are waterproof. We want to know if Amazon is doing a good job and these things are waterproof. So it's a good idea, so when it's downpouring, for the mailman to leave these, or the Amazon delivery guy to leave these things right on in the middle of the rain. I'm sure he took a picture. That's what they do. The proof of picture, the proof that they done dumped your crap in the middle of a puddle. Okay, and yeah, he left it. You can notice that the bag is a little bit rickety. Yeah, it's a little rickety, whatever. And I did open it up because I was like, did you mess up my slip covers, you idiot? Okay, and that's pretty much the exact quote in my head. As I was opening up the package, I was like, okay, did you mess up my slip covers, you idiot? Yeah, okay. So I do have a CD in here. I'll get the CD out of the way first, and then we'll move on. And then you could look at the slip covers with me, and you could be like, yes, you messed up your slip covers. You're an idiot, okay, or something like that. First thing is the new Miley Cyrus CD. Yes, okay. Why? Why, you ask?
Why?
Yeah, because I like Miley Cyrus, and there's nothing you can say about it. Okay, ain't nothing you can say about it. I think she's a great singer, and that's what I can say about that. Like Mr. Miley, not a big Hannah Montana fan, okay, but I like the Miley Cyrus stuff. We got that out of the way really quick. Okay, see how I did that there. I knew you didn't care. I knew you didn't care. You were like, well, okay, whatever. It's Miley Cyrus CD. I hope we're not going to get into the big past of Hannah Montana and how did you realize that Hannah Montana was actually Miley Ray? No, listen. I didn't watch Hannah Montana when I was actually I wasn't a teenager. I was a full blown adult. My kids were like kids, okay? So I did not watch Hannah Montana. I still don't watch Hannah Montana, okay? But I like the music of Miley Cyrus. She reminds me of a young Stevie Nicks. Okay, that's just me. Not so much looks wise, but sound wise. Does that make sense? Am I making sense to you? All right. So first, slip cover that doesn't look too damaged, or it doesn't look too wet, doesn't look too whatever, is Fear, starring Mark Wahlberg and Reese Witherspoon. Great movie. Great early Mark Wahlberg movie. And what I like about this thing is it comes in that cool little this VHS tape looking type thing there, and then it comes in the case. Now I gotta admit, I'm gonna throw this out there. I already own this on Blu-ray. I bought it for this thing. Okay, why? Because they were so dang cheap. I mean, these things were like $10 a piece, and I bought like 3 of them. I think Problem Child came out, and it was this one, Problem Child, and one other one. Hopefully it's in this bag. I don't know, so then we can get to the bottom of it. I know they didn't ship one of them, so I don't know, but I was like, I collect these things. I have all of these that they've released so far. So I was like, for $10, yeah, okay, why not? Next one is, oh, okay, so Problem Child is in here. So I have no idea what the heck the third one was. What was the third one? Oh, The Fan with Wesley Snipes and Robert De Niro. That was the third one. That one's not in here. That one didn't get shipped yet. I don't know why, because they all came out the same day. But for some reason, I didn't get that one. Yeah, this is Problem Child with the same thing. That I do not own any Problem Childs on Blu-ray, so this is actually an upgrade from my DVD to a Blu-ray. And let's face it, Problem Child 1 is probably the best one. I don't think the Part 2 was that great, and I'm pretty sure there's a Part 3 that nobody even knows about. And then the last thing that's in this bag is which is also, this is kind of odd too, because this is what company put this thing out? MGM, Kino Labra, but I already own this on Blu-ray. Is it made by Kino? I don't know. And it's a copy of Making Mr. Right. If you have not ever seen Making Mr. Right, this is a good one. This is a classic. Okay. It stars a young wow. Please tell me that they get your name over here on the back of this thing, because I want to say Malcolm. I want to say Malcolm in my head. John Malkovich. Stars a young John Malkovich as plays two characters. He plays the robot and he plays the scientist that creates the robot. And the deal is this girl right here. She is a promoter of like people from like Congress and stuff like that. And what they do is they hire her to promote the robot for this science experiment. They're gonna send him into space for like 10 years or whatever, all by himself. The robot, okay. And what happens is the doctor is kind of like an awkward by himself. Nobody, he doesn't have any friends. He doesn't go out. He doesn't do anything. All he does is work in the lab on this project of this robot. But what happens is he gives the robot emotions. So the robot ends up falling in love with the girl, and the girl falls in love with the robot. If you've never seen this one, I'll tell you right now, this is definitely a pickup. This is an 80s classic pickup. What year did this one come out? 1987. This is a really, really good movie. I mean, if you're a fan of like a Can't Buy Me Love or a Lucas or a Dutch or what am I looking at over here? Let me look at my my stuff over here that Jerry Maguire. Yeah, I put in like that kind of genre of that. It's definitely a comedy, but it's one of those romantic comedies with the twist to it where you're like kind of like, yeah, I could see this. I could see this. Not sure who the girl is. Anne Magnuson. Totally saying her name wrong. But hey, back in the day, Crush City. I want to say that she was now she plays, or she did play, one of the characters in the Harry Potter movie. But the story itself was a great story, and I actually upgraded from Blu-ray to Blu-ray. I don't know what the upgrade was. I think maybe because I was just taken by the cover. It has Modern Love, an interview with Anne, her name there, and it has well, I can't even pronounce that. Pygmalion. Something 87. I don't know. Interviewer, producer, director Susan Selden in a theatrical trailer. And it also has audio commentary, which I'm never gonna watch. But yeah, I upgraded it because of the cover. The cover is actually different from the Should I slice this to see if I'm gonna give this a little slice, and I'm gonna see if the cover of this is actually the cover of the other one I have, because I want to say the other one I have is a Kino release too. So please tell me I didn't buy this just for the slipcase. Nope, no, they didn't. Okay, so it is a different cover on the inside also. So the cover matches the slipcase cover. So it is different in a way, and I do get some bonus features that are not on the other one. And as Kino style, that's all you get for a Kino disc. They don't do any cover arts. They never do any, no, not cover arts, but like picture discs. There's never anything exciting on a disc. You get a plain gray disc, and you get the movie. And usually that's good enough. You know, when Kino sells a lot of movies that you're always looking for, and then finally they plop them out, and you're like, yeah, I've been waiting for that one for a long time. So you sometimes you reach a point they don't even put any. Sometimes there's no extra stuff on those discs. It's like you're just happy to get it. And with that said, my friend, I'm happy with my little pickups here. Yeah, I got me some Making Mr. Ray. Got me some Problem Child. Okay, Problem Child upside down. Got me some Mark Wahlberg and Fear, and I got me some brand new Miley CD there, so I can catalog and put away and download onto the iPod. I had somebody comment saying, do you actually even listen to this stuff, or you actually watch this stuff, or you know, it is a fact that I will tell you that everything here, with the exception of this, because I haven't listened to the whole CD yet, of course, I've seen all these movies. Okay, so I've seen all these movies. So am I buying them to upgrade them? Am I buying them just because they're there? Am I buying? Yeah, and yeah. The guy that commented, yeah. I don't even think you watch some of these things. I don't even think you listen to some of these things. And I'm kind of in the same boat, and we're kind of in the same boat together. I think a lot of us are in the same boat together. If you're a physical media collector, the more copies of whatever they release, the more copies you're gonna buy. I mean, like I didn't really need a VHS looking version of Fear when I have the same identical Blu-ray, but I just felt like I needed it. And Problem Child, yeah, that was an upgrade. And with this one right here, this is just one of those movies like A Dream a Little Dream, or a Can't Buy Me Love, or a what else do I got here? Let me see. Pretty in Pink, Some Kind of Wonderful, Ferris Bueller. Yeah, like it's just one of those movies that no matter how many times they're gonna release it, as long as they add one extra bonus something, okay, whether it be an interview or a commentary, or I'm not even a commentary guy, but even if they add an extra whatever, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy. You know, I spent my weekend. I was watching YouTube videos this weekend of it was actually like Comic-Con um interviews, you know, and they brought back the cast of Princess Bride. I watched one of them, and then I watched another where they brought back the cast of Weird Science, and I watched one of them. It had Anthony Michael Hall and the girl there from Kelly LeBrock, and the other guy that played the third character that I can't remember his name. And then the Princess Bride one only had the two characters. It had the guy from The Crush slash The Crush. What was the other one there? Where he's chained to the Saw one, and it had the other guy from Child's Play, Sarandon there, and that's what I did this weekend. I was like watching these things, and it's just the fact that you watch a movie, especially a movie that you absolutely love, like a movie like this. This is one of these movies I absolutely love. You put it in and you get that escape. For some reason it sucks you back to your childhood, takes you back to that moment where you saw it for the first time, takes you back to a safe place or whatever. I did watch on top of all the other stuff I watched this weekend. I did watch a thing on psychopaths, anxiety. I watched a bunch of stuff this weekend, and they also said that which I'm not saying I'm a psychopath, okay, but I will say that I do have massive anxiety, and they say that people with anxiety usually get lured back to movies that they have watched in the past, and they like to watch them over and over and over again because it doesn't cause them to have anxiety, because they know what's going to happen. They have a love for the movie. There's no anxiousness. You're not anxious. You're not like, what's going to happen next? What do you think's going to happen? And you're sitting there and you start to have an anxiety attack while you're watching a movie. So yeah, for a guy like me that has major almost crippling anxiety, these movies like this, they just bring me back to like a happier place where I'm like, I feel safe. These are safe movies for me. Okay, let's just make that clear. If you suffer from anxiety, you probably understand the same thing. There's just certain movies that you put in, and it will bring you back to a time when you were like sitting there with your grandparents, or you're sitting there at home, and you know that you're at a safe spot. Or you're sitting there, and you know that there's good people around you, or it just made you have that. I used to call this a warm feeling. Like you get a warm feeling, and when me and my wife first got married, I still had that warm feeling. She's like, what's the matter with you? You're not talking, you're not doing anything, you're not sitting there. I'm like, I got this warm feeling. She's like, what does that mean, that warm feeling? I'm like, I just feel safe and comfortable and happy. I'm like, just don't talk to me. Don't talk to me, because if you talk to me, it's gonna mess it up, because it only comes every once in a while, and it's just like a total peace of mind. And I gotta admit, for the last maybe 10 years or so, if not longer, I haven't had that. I haven't had that feeling. And sometimes I will be honest with you, sometimes when I throw in a movie like this, or a License to Drive, or a Dutch, or a Lucas is a real good one for that. My Bodyguard, big one for that one. There's a movie called Defiance with you got to look it up. It's a movie called Defiance that I put on every once in a while. What else would be a Better Off Dead? That's another big one for me. Better Off Dead. I put it in, and it just takes me back to that place, and you feel warm and comfortable and safe, and it's the greatest feeling in the world, man. Movies are definitely memories, and if you can find a movie that you absolutely love and adore, and it brings you right back to a point in your life where you felt just comfortable with yourself, then you hang on to them, and you buy them all. You buy them all, and to those people that tell me, hey, listen, why do you buy so many copies of whatever, or why do you, you know what? There's a piece of me too that says that one of these days all this is gonna disappear. All of this is gonna disappear. Like the streaming services, that's gonna disappear. You remember how we used to be everybody used to listen to the radio. Regular people be listening to the radio all the time, and then we got that big radio scare. TV. 10, 12, and 6 on regular TV, where you could just use the bunny ears and all that stuff like that. And all of a sudden, everything fiber optics and cable and everything that, and then things just disappear. Things disappear. Stores disappear. Places in your past disappear. I'm finding myself in my head right now. I'm like, I got to take pictures of like Walmart. I got to take pictures of Target. I got to take pictures of McDonald's. I got to take pictures of all these different places, because these are the things that my kids are gonna remember when they're my age, and they might not be here anymore. They might not be here anymore, because there ain't no more Kmart's. Okay, Sears is almost all gone. Where's Zayres? Where's Ames? Where's McCrory's? Where's Edgar's? Where's all these who remembers Burger Chef? Burger Chef. Okay, Rustler's Steakhouse. Okay, all these places like that, they all disappeared. Everything disappeared. So you drive down the street now. I drive down the street now at my age, and I look around, and I'm like, this is not the world I remember. But when I put something like this on, the background, sometimes you watch the backgrounds, not even so much the movie, but the sets. Okay, if you put in like a Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and you look in the background, and you're seeing like a video store, you're seeing like a rental place, or you're seeing a movie theater, it makes you think of the places that you were when you were younger. It brings you back to this comfortable space, comfortable place that makes you feel so good. And to the people that ask me why I buy so many movies, that's why I buy. I'm looking for my comfortable space. I'm looking for that safe spot. I'm looking for like a calmness. Okay, I think we all look for peace in our life. Well, I know. Whenever they ask me, what would you, if you could have anything in the world, what would you want? And I always say peace. And they're like you wouldn't want $1 million. I'm like, well, I don't know if $1 million would give me peace. I think $1 million might cause me more problems. Okay, well, you wouldn't want a new car. You wouldn't want a new house. You wouldn't want a new, no. That I think if you find peace, then you have all of that. You know what I mean? Like if I had a genie come out and say, what would you want? And I would be like, I want peace. I gotta be very, very careful about that, because I watch a lot of Twilight Zone movies and Twilight Zone TV series, and peace to him might be death. He might be, okay, you want peace? I'm gonna give you the ultimate peace. Now you're dead. Now you rest in peace. Okay, so I gotta be careful what you ask for, but I'm always in search for that just calmness. You know, I want to be calm. I get tired. I get tired of worrying all the time, and sometimes throwing in a movie makes you just feel good. And the other thing that makes me feel good is you guys commenting and reaching out, and us going back and forth, and you coming back. Just come back for some more, because that's what this channel is all about. It's not about me. This channel is not all about me. Well, it is in a way, but it's about us. Okay, it's relationship, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for building relationship with my subscribers and my viewers, and that's what I'm looking for. So with that said, my friends, thank you for watching, and I will see you later. You should have saved me some.